Hey everybody, it's a pink camera and I'm working on a gray computer. Here's what happened, right? Okay, this computer had a hard drive crash. It's SATA. I was waiting on the part to be able to slave it to USB, but this is what came in, no SATA. So here's what I did. This is the bad hard drive. This is the good computer. Okay, first, see that?
There's my old, my old DVD player.
See, if anybody wants to know, that's what I look like, straight up. Anyway. Okay, we put this on this computer, and it wouldn't boot. And it wouldn't boot. So I was like, okay, now what? Then I was like, Linux disk to the rescue. Put a Linux disk in there. It would not boot to it. We burned like 12 CDs trying to get this thing to work. What was going on? This is a funky HP. It's got a boot menu that you have to access separately, and you have to tell it.
And there's layers.
Yes, and there were three different ones. And how do you want to boot the CD? Do you want to boot it as a Samsung, as a TIAC, or I was like, what is this craziness? Only an HP would do that. Okay, so what I did was, I finally got the Ubuntu CD to boot, right? It's booted. Sorry, my screen, well, that's the flicker. So it's running Ubuntu. It's running this, right? This is just to show me that it would boot from a US, or it would mount a USB volume, and that's what this is. So I took my wrong part and mounted a spare 80 gig. It's got 40 gigs. Okay, it's deleting everything off the 80 gig right now. It's a spare. It came out from a pull. I'm going to use it just here for this kind of thing. I'm deleting everything off of this hard drive to make room, because this hard drive won't boot. It is failing, right? But it will read as a secondary hard drive. Linux, Ubuntu, saw it and is reading it. So what I'm going to do, it's got 40 gigs of data on it. This is an 80 gig hard drive. Let me think. What am I going to do? Copy, frickin' paste, okay? Copy, paste from one hard drive to the other.
You wanted to put a file
and I wanted to
put,
yeah, I was thinking, oh my God, I was getting burned out. I was like, Joe, do you still have your FTP server? He goes, no. I'm like, how can I get one? Well, you can get a free one. I look at it, nowhere near 40 gigabytes. I'm like, okay. What am I going to do? I'm going to, and just all kinds of crazy stuff. Use the internet to my advantage. But I've got it working. It's going to work.
Yeah, but I mentioned we just got these in today.
Yeah, and that thing just came in today. I thought it was going to be the wrong part because it does not have SATA on it. It's only IDE. See, SATA is either on that side or that side. But this is what I'm having to do to rescue this guy's data. Okay, I zoom back out. To rescue, so you can see my very expressive hand.
He's giving you the finger again.
Rescue this data, get it onto a secondary hard drive. He's not going to want to go, now there's 40 gigs of data, right? This is like a 250 gig hard drive that's on there. So he's not going to want to buy that one. So I'm just going to say, hey, I rescued your data. Now I'm going to find out the hard drive price, and I'll get him a hard drive price. I'll say it'll cost this much. So I was like, finally. So I had to document this because I got, look, okay, USB in the front, USB in the top, but I'm using the power supply from here because everything's kind of a jumble and I can't.
Because he can.
Because I can. Because this is cool. Okay, well, that's me in working on computers, and I've been
We're fried today.
This is just burnt me out. This and a couple other things, but this is the big one. This is the nuclear bomb for today, and it's just trying to figure out what to do, how to do it, what to plug in, what will plug in, what will reach, and all that stuff. Okay, well, that's it. Less than 5 minutes. Yay! Okay, thanks, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.